Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Lawrence or Larry, and this is the Vice Review. So Vice is about Vice President Dick Cheney and his story of becoming Vice President and what he did as he was President. Now, as we know, he did a lot of fucked up shit. You know, he wasn't the nicest guy, he wasn't the coolest guy, but he was definitely a thug about all the shit that he did. So you gotta give him props for that. But this movie is great. So let's talk about the characters first. So the characters are, you know, real life people, real life figures that actually exist now, and there are people who actually did the things that they did back in the day when this movie takes place. So, Christian Bale, Amy Adams, Steve Carell, Sam Rockwell, all of these guys do great. They really hold this movie up and they carry it very well. Super well acted, their makeup is great. You really feel like this is actually how these people were in these moments. Obviously, we don't know because we weren't there, but it shows a pretty good side of humanity to these people, because when we think about these politicians that make these decisions, we think of them as, oh, they're just liars. You know, they don't really do anything good for us, they don't really care about us, and they're only doing what they want for themselves. But that's not necessarily the case. They all have their own motivations for doing things. The story pretty much starts as Dick Cheney is starting out as, you know, just a regular guy getting drunk. You know, he gets in trouble, he's with his wife, and basically she says, hey, get your shit together or I'm out. So Dick Cheney's like, all right, I'm in, and then he gets his shit together and he basically works his way up the ladder to the vice presidency, and he basically runs the country instead of Bush, which is fucked up if you think about it, but Sam Rockwell does a great job as Bush, and it's really cool seeing the behind the scenes stuff. I do think this movie does drag a little bit in certain parts. I was like kind of checking my watch a little bit, being like, hey, all right, when is this gonna end? But it holds itself up pretty well. The music is great. It's very well edited as well. You know, it lends itself to be like a documentary type of film, which is cool with a small twist at the end. So that's definitely worth, you know, seeing, I think. If you're not into politics that much, if you're trying to learn more about it and get into the scene of it, check it out if you want to learn. If you don't want to learn about it, if you don't really care about it, then this film might not be for you. But if you're looking for an interesting like bio picture on someone in American history, this is definitely the film to check out. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. You know, it's good. I don't think it's great, but it's pretty good. So let me know what to watch, play, or review next, and I'll see ya.